Welcome to Poets from the Neighborhood. My name is Louise Collin.
And I'm David M. Harris. We hope you'll enjoy the poems we'll be reading today, poems written by your friends and neighbors. And we start with a poem actually written by me. Suburban Epiphany. Do poets of the old suburban towns pray vainly to Apollo for a theme, a subject worthy of their bardic gowns? Connecticut seems not a poet's dream. Of shopping malls and high schools they could write, of subdivisions, nannies, SUVs, but smooth and lustrous surfaces don't quite inspire great art, nor do these quiet scenes. But look inside that mall or listen close to mowers moaning of their ordered lives. The chaos held at bay engenders ghosts who stalk the perfect families with knives. The poets wait the rise of boogeymen, silent upon a peak in Darien.
I wrote this poem. It's called Birth of a Poem. Perhaps there is a page, a luminous page, vellum, thick, the richest ivory vellum, a page so luscious it pulls words from out the air, like sticky flypaper hanging in a window of a country store deep in the mountains, holding the restless words against their struggles until they fly free, to tumber and somersault through the sky, mating like birds to create their own new messages, sent drifting down. They twinkle and flutter around a unique person who happens to be sitting alone when they would whirl by. They stop and turn again until they rest in lines on a page on richest vellum.
November's Song by Lydia Esmer. November sings a somber song in the grayness of the dawn, as honking geese winging strong to milder climes are drawn. Trees once boasting robes of gold stand naked, shivering in the cold, ghostly spires piercing leaden skies and haunting passers-by. Denuded fields of harvest attest to thorough job. Even deer and pheasant have robbed the corn from cob. Barns are bursting with their grain from rafters to the floor that farmers scarcely can contain by locking tight the door. Surrounding hearth old friends gather, availed of warmth and light. Stay safe inside they'd rather than venture into night. So oft this season, bleak and barren, void of earth's attraction, leads the wise by way of introspection. When found alone, it's what we are that shows the very soul. Stark and bare, no pretense there, the key to make us whole. Gloomy not, but shedding brightness to dispel the realms of darkness, with shining thoughts to crown the mind, and narrow path for feet to find. Vacant not, but truly lavish, in riches that will never vanish, nor be consumed by wily thief, whose hoarding wealth is his belief. Forsaking what we love, familiar zones of pleasure, exchanged for stores above, providing endless treasure.
Old Couple by Sally Lee. Our days go easy, slow and undemanding. Work time is over, only daily chores to do, and those just for the two of us. Time is not a snail, not a racehorse, rather a companionable dog, frisking or sleeping as we wish, only occasionally barking frantically at the door at unknown sounds in the dark.
Heart of Home by Lisa Lamoureux. Life in the hills. I never thought I'd spend so much time here, hiking dirt paths frequented by part trusting, part frightened deer. I traveled once long, long ago to a city far, far away. When time to go home, I regretted it. But that was a different day. Now I notice the luxuries that come among the simple things, like room on the highway to ponder the Lord and the comfort that He brings, and snow cone stands with lines so short that I'm the first one there. how my mom babysat for the girls who sing on stage at the county fair. If wishes and wants were standards for the choices we often made, we'd all live in 3 places at once, and youth would never fade. But with time not much and money much less, it's limited to say the least. But as for the city most famous of cities, I've tackled that fascinating beast. Now back in my home state, much farther down south, I take on a whole new role to educate young minds for both crossing bridges and paying the toll.
Old Couple by VeerajaR from her book, Joy of Being. How old could you be, just so yonder, how many storms and how many cold winters you two have weathered? I do wonder, bowing not of old age, but of love still tender, show of strength and endurance, I ponder now and forever, bowing to God's plan, you do inspire. Thank you for watching Poets from the Neighborhood. We hope you'll join us again soon.